Hey, what's going on, guys? I really was concerned about doing this video because, today is Monday. If you live in America, you see what's going on in the world, and I'm hoping that the majority in this country will agree that they don't like what's been going on. Um, you know, America is fighting a war that's not ours, and whether and I'm gonna just say that maybe America was put in a tough spot, because we don't really know why we going to war. You know, the government is not going to fully, truly tell us, and I'm just and I gotta forgive myself because I haven't been praying a lot and stuff like that. So whenever I get the chance, I'm gonna like send a prayers to the soldiers that's out there in Iran. My prayers go out to them because they don't deserve to be there. They're not fighting for our country. We fighting for somebody else war. So my prayers go out to the American soldiers and to the innocent folks that's um, you know, it's sad, man. Like it breaks my heart to hear that soldiers has been killed. Like they didn't deserve to be unalive. They not fighting for our country. We fighting for somebody else. So it's a sad moment right now, and that's another reason why I didn't want to do this video at first. But while I'm at it, it just makes you think like you know we can't really do nothing about it. All we can do is pray, and when it's time to vote, you got the information out there to make the best vote, like or hold these governments accountable, like you could do that. There's ways that we can do, you know, as a society, you know, but would it work? I don't know, but that's why voting is important. So let me just put that out there. Now, I don't want to say. Last thing I want to do is make doing investments. Like, what investments is best to do while we at war? Because like that's kind of fucked up to even say. I still want to continue on with you know if I should remove, I mean, sell my Bitcoin because of, as you can see, like Bitcoin has been taking a downhill lately. And because of this war, I'm not even thinking about like what's the best investments to do right now. I'm more concerned about the investment that I already made. Is it best for me to like sell? I worry about buying another time, but right now, because of this move that you know Trump or just the government, America, like that's running this shit. Because let's be real, as much as we hate Donald Trump, can we say that did it matter who was in office? Was gonna do the same thing? Like I can get into it deeper than that. Like if you know, you know. Presidents are just a face. But it just makes me think like, financially, I don't want to be broke. Like I told y'all in the first video, I was, you know, I was I was six figures. I was six figures last year. Now I'm only in, not six figures. I was in five figures, but now I'm in four figures, single thousand, and it's been going lower and lower ever since. And now I hit a mark that I'm just like, okay, I may need to settle. And because of this war that came out of I'm not gonna say it came out of nowhere because we've been hearing about it for weeks. You know, I don't know if I'm confident to continue holding Bitcoin right now. You know, and I just want to know how y'all feel about it because, like I said, this video is not for what's the best investment while we at war because, like, you know, I just don't feel comfortable talking about that right now. Like, this is not, you know, I gotta have some type of sympathy when it comes to the American soldiers. You know, like, you know, I shouldn't have to worry about other investments if my investments before the war is not, like, if my investments wasn't doing well before the war, why should I even put out like, oh, let me try to make some investments now while we doing the war? I'm more worried about like, okay, we at war right now. This investment, which is Bitcoin, I've been holding, it's been taking a downhill ever since last year. Maybe it's time for me to move on from Bitcoin right now, you know, and just, you know, sell it and move, you know, and see what happens. Um, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna invest in Bitcoin right now, but it's just right now, you know, especially right now, I don't know, like I'm leaning towards uh selling my Bitcoin because I just don't like what I'm seeing. The performance is not doing well for me. You know, like, you know, I fully regret having making, you know, cause when I started, I invested in like 5,000 and I put a lot of money here and there and it ended up making like 5 figures from that. I made more than 10 plus thousand with that 5,000 that I put in. And I've been holding on to Bitcoin for years. And since I've been holding it, it had like 3 major jumps since I invested in that amount. And yeah, you know, I was, you know, not smart enough to like know like what's the best to, you know, like when them big, I think the last jump I should have known, like, yo, it's, dude, like, you might need to move on and sell it while you in this higher jump. But I didn't, and now I'm back to where I basically invested my money. And the crazy thing is that I lost a lot of money of the, you know, I lost a lot of money if I decide to sell it. So y'all let me know, see what y'all think, and yeah, man, like I said, my prayers go out to the American soldiers, and I'm just hoping that like we don't, you know, I'm just hoping we don't lose any more. You know, it doesn't seem to, you know, I'm just giving out hope. I'm just giving out hope, and I'm praying, and yeah, I might do another video later on the day. I don't know, but yeah, y'all take care though.